Hi, my name is Lisa Bruner, and this is my infant reflex assessment video. This is my infant I'm going to be using today to show the reflexes. The first reflex I'm going to show you is the primitive palmar grasp reflex. To stimulate this, you would press your finger on the infant's palm and you'd watch as the baby's or infant's fingers would curl around your finger. This appears at birth and integrates to about 4 to 6 months. And a fun fact about this, it is thought to be evolutionarily linked to primates needing to cling to their caregivers first for safety. The second primitive reflex I'm going to go over is plantar grasp reflex. To stimulate this, you would gently apply pressure to the ball of the infant's foot, and you would watch as the toes curl downward toward the stimulus, which is your finger. Onset and integration appears at birth and integrates to about 9 to 12 months, so about a year. Fun fact is this is one of the few primate reflexes that involves the feet. Third is the primitive Babinski reflex. To stimulate this, you would stroke the sole of the infant's foot from heel to toe, like so, and the toes would fan out. This one doesn't really have toes, but it is. And the big toe goes upward. Onset and integration occurs when it is present at birth, and it typically integrates from about 12 to 24 months. And a fun fact is this reflex is a key indicator that neurological development is occurring, but if this reflex is seen happening beyond year 2, this could be a neurological disorder. The fourth primitive reflex is the sucking reflex. To stimulate this, you would touch the roof of the infant's mouth or lips, and the response would be the infant would start sucking. This appears directly at birth, and it integrates for about 4 to 6 months. And a fun fact about this is we see infants suck, or even young children, and this is because sucking provides babies comfort when they practice it in a non-nutritionist way, like fingers or pacifiers, because it self-soothes them and helps regulate emotion. The fifth primitive reflex is the gallant reflex. And to stimulate this, you would stroke the side of the infant's spine when they are in prone position. And when you do this, the infant flexes their body towards the side that you stroke. So if I stroke on the left side, their body goes towards the left. And if I stroke on the right, their body goes this way. This is usually present at birth and integrates for about 2 to 4 months. A fun fact is this reflex helps play a role in helping the baby move through the birth canal. I found that really interesting. Okay, now on to postural reflexes. The first one I'm going to go through is the neck riding reflex. To stimulate this, you would gently turn the infant's head from one side. Yes, one side. So if it's laying here, if you were laying with it on your chest, you would gently turn their head from one side. And it does say when they're lying on their back, and the infant's body will rotate the same direction. So its body will start to follow. This way, its body will start to follow. I lost my place. And while it's doing so, its shoulders, trunk, and pelvis would follow sequentially. Usually this appears at birth or 34 weeks, and it integrates for about 4 to 6 months. The fun fact about this helps babies with coordination and in rolling over, because it teaches them how to move their body using all their body parts. The second reflex for postural that I'm going to go over is the pull-up reflex. When an infant is pulled up from a laying position by their hands, they are going to flex their arms like so. And this is going to assist in them being pulled up. So if I pull, they're going to flex and pull themselves up. Onset and integration usually appears at 3 to 4 weeks, and it integrates for about 8 to 12 months. Fun fact about this reflex is it builds head and core strength in infants. Third postural reflex is the parachute reflex. To stimulate this, you hold the infant upright and tilt them suddenly forward, okay? I don't know why you do this, but the infant will extend their arms and spread their fingers out as if they're going to break a fall. This would appear about 6 to 9 months, and it persists throughout their entire life. The fun fact is that this is a reflex that signals that a baby or child is developing protective postural reflexes and control. Fourth postural reflex is the Landau reflex. To stimulate this, you're going to hold the infant horizontally in the air with support under the abdomen, like this. The infant is going to extend their head and legs and a little bit of their spine like this. I guess trying to show you like this. And it would resemble a Superman pose. Onset and integration occurs or appears at 3 to 4 months, and it integrates for about 12 to 24 months. Fun fact, a name for this is a skydiver reflex. The fifth and last postural reflex is the body righting reflex. To stimulate this, you're going to turn the infant's hips or shoulders, so I'll do the hips, while they are laying down. So if I go this way, the body will respond by also rotating the other parts of their body. Onset and or integration usually appears at 4 to 6 weeks, and integration integrates by about 12 to 18 months. A fun fact is that this reflex allows for babies to learn how to rotate their body in parts, not just as a whole. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.